you're here, does it say something about you? What does it say about you if you're here? You had nothing better to do? You're not interested in the World Cup? What does it say about you? You think there's something that we could say is true for each and every one of us if we happen to be here? What do you think? A deliberate choice, but for some it may not have been a deliberate choice. They just happened to be passing by or whatever. But the sense that if I decide to take the time that you have allotted to meditation, there's a good word, meditation, which is and can be many things. It's about reflecting, it's about being quiet, it's about detaching from that which I think I know. It's about giving a rest to my sense organs. It's about relaxation and the possibility of getting input from another source rather than just through sensory stimuli. And so it is a turning within. The Hindi word translates as face turned inwards. And so you're looking inside, not with your two regular eyes, but with another door of perception, another way of perceiving. And what is it that you're hoping to find in the turning within? There's no question that in broad terms, broadly speaking, we are looking for some kind of serenity or some kind of peace or a cessation to the dialogue that is constant in our minds. And it's about trying to perhaps almost like, a scavenger on the beach where there's all the flotsam that has been kicked up by the surf, and you're looking through all of that and trying to find something of value, because part of us knows that a lot of what goes on in here is not really important, that a lot of it is just playing the game and going through the motions and using the vocabulary that everybody uses because there's tacit agreements about how we should perceive things and think about things. But there's also this other element, call it the still, quiet little voice or something other than that, that keeps, in spite of all the noise, vying for our attention. Do you find that to be so? Do you know what I'm talking about? And part of you knows that ultimately, you have to give respect to and time to that voice, because you know that it can change everything. And so it's very odd, is it not, that we don't instantly listen up and pay attention. And why is that? Part of it, again, variety of reasons, but because the other has become a habit, we've become used to it, and we've become quite expert at it, And so why renounce it? There's still some delight in it, there's still some gameplay in it, and there's still some, gives me a charge, or I'm enjoying it. And I know my nature to be more aligned with what I would associate with God or that which is divine, then I can manage the icky bits of myself. I can put them in context. And you know what? One of the things that we're taught, that up until this point, whatever it is that has happened, whatever it is that I've done, there are no mistakes. Everything that has happened was meant to happen. And so it's like you're always starting off in meditation with a clean slate, that I am the point of peace. And I know too that for each of you in being here, that even whilst knowing the importance of your own self and what you have to do for you, even bigger than that is your recognition that you are and you want to be a contributor, that you have something to offer, that you have input, and that the world needs all of the help that it can get at the moment. And so it's not so much about finances or plans or projects or anything else, but it really is just about a shift in consciousness.
I invite you all to find comfort in where you are right now. So whatever that may mean to you, find your comfort. In this moment, right here, right now, we can all be at peace. Take a breath. And exhale. Breathe in again and feel the sensation of the air filling your lungs. Exhale and feel as it leaves. Breathe deeply. Whatever may have happened before this moment was exactly what was supposed to happen. Let it go. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. In this very park, not too far from us, right now, are children playing on a playground. They're free. They're happy. They're at peace with themselves. At one point in time, I was a child. At one point in time, we are all children. Where we grow in our body and in wisdom. The child is still inside of us. The carefree youth. The joyful play. And the detached bliss, the full presence in every moment.